Burritos are God's gift to man. Stop recording on me.
Does you have high def?
Huh?
Does you have high def?
High def?
Yeah, HD.
Yeah. Yeah. I still recorded in 720. Like this T is being recorded in 720 for today's vlog. But yes, so we have some interesting stuff going on today. Today is dancing, and today is going to be extra fun because my dad is going to join me, and it's going to be amazing and hilarious.
I want to see that.
Oh, crap.
I want to see your dad dance. It's going to be funny.
Focus, dang it.
With his beard, like, floating.
Have you seen him since his hair grew out? Since he grew his hair out?
I saw him.
Oh, you've seen him at church probably.
Yeah, I saw him a couple weeks ago. Working.
Yeah, his hair's down to like, I can't even reach where it is. Probably down to about right there now.
It's going to be warm, so you just got to throw it out so you can be warm.
Yeah, I mean, gotta have, yeah. I was gonna say something there, but nah.
Yeah.
And that's a nice point to fixate on, and as you're going around, that will help keep your eyes from rotating around back and forth, which is what causes...
Alright, so yesterday I didn't film too much, so today is going to be tied in with yesterday's video. Today is just going to be kind of chill, relaxed. Just gonna go to Walmart real quick, get some lunch at Subway, or I guess technically breakfast, and just wander around aimlessly for a bit because I don't have anything to do today, and I don't need to. I always go visit my parents on Sunday, and I don't need to go there right now because my mother works nights on weekends, works like weekend nights, works like 2 16-hour shifts over the weekend at the hospital, and because of that, she's like sleeping right now, and got back to the house, got back home about 7:30ish this morning, and she needs her rest. So, albeit it's still early for me, like I usually don't go over there till about 2. I'm just not wanting to be home right now. I'm wanting to be out doing something. So, Walmart, because that's the only thing there is to do in Skella. So the trip to Walmart was successful. I am now sitting in the Subway inside of Walmart with my food. Veggie sandwich with baked Lay's barbecue potato chips. Wait, are these technically? Okay, these technically aren't vegan, but I don't care because they're delicious. And it's a little tiny bit of milk junk in it. But yeah, veggie sandwich. Crap, the dude put pickle on it. Rats. Those of you that know me, that's one thing I don't like is pickle. There's a good sandwich. I swear it kind of sounds like it's raining right now. There's a lot of background noise that keeps going like up and down in volumes. That's usually what rain sounds like in the building. But on a bright note, I did pick me up a couple things today while I was at Walmart. That I've been looking for and been wanting to get for a little while since I learned they came out. Actually, picked up Shane Dawson's new book, It Gets Worse. I read his I Hate My Selfie book back when it came out, not too long ago, or year and a half, 2 years ago, year ago, somewhere in there. I don't remember exactly when it came out, but I read it and it was actually really good, like really funny, really just relatable in just everyday life aspects of things, and it was a really good book. And the humor that he's known for on YouTube, it was all there, and it was great. So I'm hoping that this next one is along the same lines and is just as good as that first one. And also, I didn't expect to find it at Walmart. Like, I was just perusing through the books and I saw it and I was like, no way, I have to have that. So I bought it. I also picked up a few of the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie packs because they have a few Blue Eyes cards in them that I'm wanting to get for my Blue Eyes deck, and hopefully I can make that nice and powerful if I can get these cards. We'll see, and you'll see. Well, while it wasn't what I was hoping for exactly, I did find a few Blue Eyes cards that a couple. I found another Blue Eyes White Dragon, which sadly is not something I was needing because I already have several of these. I have plenty of these to make my for my Blue Eyes deck to already be completed. I also pulled a Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon and Chaos Form, which is a new Blue Eyes Ritual monster and the Ritual card to summon it. So while my Blue Eyes deck was going to be more fusion based than Ritual synchro based, I think I'm going to possibly throw these in there just for kicks and giggles, because that's a freaking 4,000 attack monster. Cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects, and if this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict double piercing battle damage. I mean, why wouldn't I want that? And all I have to do is tribute a Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand. Tribute from my hand or field, or banish one from my graveyard. Why wouldn't I use that? So I was wrong. It did not rain. Yeah, it's now 12:22. I think now I'm gonna go to my parents' house and see them once I get out of Walmart. This can be a bit of a pain to get out of sometimes, because these end of parking lot traffic spots can be difficult to see sometimes where you're going. Another thing about that Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon that will work very well is the fact that my Blue Eyes deck focuses a lot on well, it doesn't focus a lot on, but I can adapt it to where it can focus on a little more, is that it sends monsters to the graveyard a lot. And doing so, I can throw Chaos Max to the graveyard, and I have a lot of ways to special summon Blue Eyes from the graveyard. And so I wouldn't necessarily need Chaos Form at that point. I could just throw the Ritual monster to the graveyard. Ooh, especially with like Dragon Shrine. Ooh. Yeah, I could throw White Stone of Ancients to the graveyard. No, I'd have to throw White Stone of Legend to the graveyard. No, it has to be a normal monster. Crud. Yeah, throw Blue Eyes White Dragon to the graveyard. Then throw that to the graveyard. Then use other stuff to pull Blue Eyes back out. And Blue Eyes Max. Chaos Max. I have ideas. Okay, so I've spent the last little bit at my parents' house. They just left to go to church. And I decided I haven't really talked too much about the whole vegan thing that I've been doing. So I thought I'd talk about it a little bit while I'm here by myself. The whole purpose of it is because albeit it was never out of control, my weight got a little out of hand, if you want to put it that way. I clocked in, I think the heaviest I've ever weighed at 255 point something. And, well, my mom and dad both started this new diet thing. I don't remember what it was called, but it was essentially vegan, a vegan diet. I don't really need to explain what vegan is, but it was essentially that. And I saw how much it helped my dad and how much better he felt as time went on, and as he continued to do it. And so I decided to give it a shot myself, and it actually works really well, which I was actually about to go away to see where I'm at now. And so, like I said, I started, not to give you a TMI moment, but buck naked, without food in me, I started at 255 in a piece. So now I weigh 233.8. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'll flip the video however I need to. But yeah, 233.8 from 255, and like now, like I said, 255 in a piece was buck naked with no food in my belly. Now I'm at 233, 233.8, almost fully dressed, like I'm barefoot, but that's the only thing keeping me from being fully dressed is that, and with food in my belly. I've had lunch, I mean that was a while ago, I've had lunch, and I've snacked a little bit, just a wee bit. And yeah, that's my progress so far. So I'm telling you guys, I mean, it gets a bad rap for people not being quiet about it, but vegan works. Like, it works really well. It's surprised me at how well it actually does work. So if you're ever curious about what might help you lose some weight, give that a try. It worked for me and my dad.